You are identifying yourself with your thoughts. I am bad, I am bad, I am bad. These suggestions you give. I am good for nothing. I am ugly. Nobody likes me. This is mild. That goes on. Everyone hates me. If nobody likes you, does not mean everyone hates you. No, everyone hates me. Everyone is looking at me. Everyone is picking at me. This goes on and this becomes a sickness. Therefore, Patanjali says, first thing you should learn to understand is discipline. Discipline yourself. Discipline should not be forced by others, by teacher, by others. Now I'll tell you. We human beings, no matter how much we claim to be civilized, we are still animals. We are speaking animals. We are narrating animals. Because remove the police force and military for some time, for 3 months in the world, and there will be hardly people living in the world. Our morality is being guarded by the police. If you really want to see the nation, remove police for some time and you'll see there will be no New York, there will be no Los Angeles, there will be chaos all over. This discipline is being forced on us by the state because we are not disciplined. So Patanjali says, when you learn to discipline yourself and learn to live with yourself, then you can learn to live with others. Many people say, I have seen boys seducing girls saying, I want to help her. I said, you want to help her? Then don't get married to her. No, I am getting married to her just to help her. I know it's not a good pretense. The girl says, I want to help him because there is no one to help him. This is not the right reason to get married. That doesn't help for a long time. You see. What I mean to say, first thing is to learn the discipline. Why? Where the modern education suffers. There is no training program in modern education. Enough knowing, enough books, many books, enough freedom, but no discipline. No one tells them how to study and how to practice. And Patanjali says this is not the right way. That knowledge which you consider to be knowledge is not knowledge. It's not fruitful knowledge. It's not helpful knowledge. First, learn to discipline yourself. Discipline is very important. Anushasana. Then Patanjali dialect says, you are constantly identifying yourself with your thought patterns. I am good, I am bad, I am ugly, I am beautiful. Forgetting the true nature of yourself. You see, you are being tossed by the thought patterns. I am this and I am this and I am this. How do you know yourself? Through your body. From the very beginning, the training program in the world is not right. It's bad training program. You are my son and you are not son of the neighbor. It's a simple thing. You are my son, you belong to me. A mother makes child completely a victim. Husband makes wife victim, wife makes husband victim. What is this victimization in this world? the education imparted at home, in the environment, in the colleges and universities is not very good education. We are suffering because for lack of training program. So my master said, it's very difficult, very easy. What happened? Only once I committed theft in my life. My master never used to wear gowns or anything. He was from Bengal, a judge whose only one son was hanged at Darjeeling while shooting the governor. He left, broke his pen and left and went to the Himalayas, meditated there for many, many years, then met my physical father, biological father. At the age of 48, when my mother was 48, he blessed my father, mother. I was unfortunately born. I became orphan. And he brought me up. You see. Perhaps it was psychologically, if I try to analyze, perhaps there was something in his heart and mind that was not fulfilled. I feel blessed. I never remember my parents. I never miss my mother or father, because whenever I think of father, my master comes in front of me. My mother, my wife, he played all the roles for me. I never feel lonely. People talk about loneliness. There is only one disease, which is very serious disease. So one day, I stood on a peak of a mountain, Dronagiri. It's very hard to climb. He was at the foot of the mountain, and I said, let me climb. He said, can you climb? I said, of course. So I climbed to the mountain. From there I stayed like that. I said, who is with you there? He said. I said, I am all alone. He said, are you lonely? He said. I said, yes. He said, no, you are alone, but you are not lonely. When you learn to be alone but all in one, then you are not lonely. You are lonely when you isolate yourself from the whole by constantly identifying yourself with the objects of your mind. My husband says you are a bad woman. You see, who is he to judge about my life? But yet I accept his suggestion. And I start thinking, and I become bad, and I start behaving like a bad woman. Next day he says, oh honey, I'm sorry, you are a beautiful woman. Yesterday he said bad woman, today he said beautiful woman. How shall I accept it? If you are weak, you are nowhere. We have to go through this procession of life, blasted by suggestions from all quarters. And you know what is painful? Painful is not the action performed by a stranger or a speech or the word, comment made by a stranger. I am a stranger. What business have I got to hurt you? Tell me. No relationship. Who hurts you? One who claims to love you hurts you. Expect something from you, you could not fulfill, then he hurts you in return. So love and hate mingled relationship in this world without discipline is creating chaos in the world. That's my point.